It's really amazing to have the weekends come together, but actually to experience the 6 days together and to get to know each other more and be able to go inwards more without the distraction of life has been a gift.
I think I've done an asana posture practice for 15 years or so, but I've never ever attempted a daily practice. And I think we're given a manual at the beginning of this course which is just so detailed. It's got everything from the history of yoga to the Sanskrit to the beautiful spiritual work, and you've collated it all together, but it's a lot. So we do the weekends and we work on things, but when we've come here, there's no noise, no distractions, and you really dig into it, and it becomes like ping. You start to understand how it all interconnects, and I'm not sure you can do that on other courses to this extent, really. I don't think you'd be able to get that intensity and inner work done. It's just such a beautiful environment to experience that in.
And then when you make an adjustment, you kind of get a connection, and then you feel like all the energy goes through a pose, which I've not felt before. It's a lot more deeper because you're opening up the body and getting more space.
And the time to do that.
Yeah, the time to do that. Because you're going deeper and you're doing it for yourself and you're spending time on the asanas for you and you're learning more about your body. So it's very personal. So the self-practice that we do helps you on that basis, and you see improvement, but you also feel into the space in your body in a different way.
You learn that time to do the adjustment as well and work into that.
Yeah.
It's a different pace, so it's like you're fully immersed in this environment and you take a different pace of life, so you can go and explore nature, and then you start off with having some leg practice which builds your confidence to then lead yourself, and it's a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, but it allows you to trust in yourself, which is kind of the essence of yoga, to go inward and know that you do know what your body needs and you just need to listen to it, and being around the mountains and the birds singing and the group as well. Everyone's on that same journey with you, so everyone's supporting each other, but self-practice brings it back to you, allowing you to do what you need to do.
I've never done pranayama before, and it's about your ribs expanding in all different directions and creating space within your body through the breath, which is then really helpful in terms of your mind, but also in terms of practice, in terms of the asanas afterwards. So I think that's just a whole new area that I've been opened up to, which I didn't realise was part of yoga.
But I think part of being here has allowed that, hasn't it? Because I think initially the thought of coming and doing an hour with pranayama feels quite daunting.
Yeah, definitely.
But actually, and then yet here we are near the end of it, and I feel like, I could do more. Actually, that I could have some more time.
Energised to do more.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
really powerful. Yeah,
Definitely.
it feels you see the power behind it.
Yeah.
And how you can use that in your everyday life as well. Just sitting at home, you can work on your
I think a couple of people were saying at lunch how we can see why you might not need coffee anymore. Because I feel so alive after we've done our pranayama. I'm like,
and something like there is shifted as well. I think for me especially, I felt quite like clogged and just not very great, but now I feel a lot lighter.
Oh my god, it's been amazing. So we've paddleboarded and swam for most of the
Swam
lakes. Gone for walks. A really nice way to connect.
And get loads of support with people on your course. Be able to have a laugh together as well, which is really bonding when you then go back onto learning, you help each other out. It's really lovely.
do this one.
It's the time that you take with this course. It's not do it all in 5 weeks. It's you take your time over a year, and it builds up, and each part of yoga builds up on the other, and it starts to come together, particularly on this retreat. So I would take your time to do it and learn, because you learn more about yourself if you self-practicing more, and you have more time. That's my perspective.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a real process, isn't it? A real journey. If I think where I was at the beginning of our training, which was 4 months ago now, or 3 months ago, I feel in a completely different place. So I'm it's sinking in, and this week has really helped.
Yeah, 100%.
Kind of cement, really,
Yeah,
Consolidated
everything,
things, haven't we?
Yeah, and we haven't even spoken about teaching yet.
No.
So, we really haven't. We haven't touched on that. It's complete self-practice, which sounds really scary, and I had never done before, but has helped me learn the asanas and the pranayama by having to experience it and trying different things myself. I think I'll be a better teacher in the long run for that.